That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me how I beat the speed up like a battle.
Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, back at with another episode of KO Sports Hangout. And I'm with my guest, Chuck. We're going to be discussing about the Chicago Bears training camp. We're also going to be discussing the Family Fest that happened yesterday, and also talking about who's ready for football, man. The NFL season has officially started. Last week, they had the Hall of Fame game, Cleveland versus Jets. Cleveland coming back down from a 14-0 deficit to win it 21-16. So I'm going to kick it off with my boy Chuck. We're going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff. But Chuck, just introduce yourself to the crowd.
Yeah, what's going on out there? KO Sports Talk Land. I'm Chuck Full Damage 1, known as the true Full Damage. There's a whole lot of folks that stole my name out here.
Oh, yeah.
I see them out there, but I don't say that, bro. It's nothing. It's game fair. But I'm excited. I'm excited, Bears fans, about this year and what things are looking like, how things are starting to shape up. I hope y'all are too. If you're not paying attention, it's the time to tune in. Better tune in.
Yep. And so, yeah, there has been a lot of stuff that's been happening over the past week. I mean, with the signing of Yannick Ngakoue, the Bears signing him to a 1-year, $10.5 million deal, to them also signing Mercedes Lewis, the 17-year veteran from who previously played 5 years for the Green Bay Packers and with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's coming in on a veteran minimum. And, of course, with what's been going on, some rookies who've been showing out, like Tyler Scott. He's been very big in camp. Javon Dexter, man, like, and to Andrew Billings, man, like, he's been really impressing from the reports that I've been reading. He's been really stuffing the run. Javon Dexter, his get off time has been impeccable. I mean, even though he's got to work on a couple stuff, but of course he's a rookie. Darnell Wright, like, he's been pancaking a lot of like these defenders that's been going on in camp. But I wanted to talk about what was going on yesterday with the Family Fest. Like Justin Fields, like, he's becoming more decisive. He's becoming more like a different type of QB. And a lot of the takeaways, I've gotten from camp was that specifically, the Bears offense, like past years, for the past couple years, the Bears offense have always been dominated by the Bears defense. Even going up to last year, like, the Bears offense have always been clunky. Like, you're hearing a lot of these reports about the Chicago Bears offense looking very clunky, not looking very great in practice. Like, it's had its flashes, but it hasn't been like, decisively dominating. Now, going into this year, the Bears offense has been, competing, like beating out the Bears defense, a couple of days, even up till yesterday, Family Fest. You know how big Family Fest is,
right?
Specifically with this practices. Justin Fields has been connecting. The Justin Field connection to DJ Moore has been growing. And not only that, Chase Claypool, man, like, I mean, I can't tell you how much Chase Claypool has been growing from last year up until now, up until this offense. He's been dominating. Like, he's been literally, besides DJ Moore, who's been pretty much the talk of the town in Chicago, Chase Claypool has been decisively dominating in these Bears training camps. And man, like, yesterday he connected with Chase Claypool toward the end zone yesterday, twice, and he's also connected with DJ Moore too yesterday. But I want you to get your take on this, Chuck. With Chase Claypool and how he's kind of been growing, and kind of like, what do you expect for him going on to this 2023?
Well, I think Chase Claypool is coming into this season with a chip on his shoulder. He got something to prove, bro. He got something to prove, and more so to the fan base of Chicago. For whatever reason, fan base in Chicago has really been down on Chase. Everybody thinks that, he's some slouch of a receiver who's mediocre and never living up to expectations. And the truth of the matter is, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they were very high on Chase Claypool coming in through the draft. And when you look at the talent, the skill set that this guy brings to the table, along with the massive size and the speed and quickness that comes with him, this dude is a next level caliber of weapon. I would dare to say he's got the potential to be, let me proceed cautiously because I know people are going to try to stone me for this, but he's got a potential to be that Calvin Johnson type of receiver. I really see a big play receiver in this guy. And, I think last year, Bears fans left a bad taste in his mouth, ripping at this guy, talking about he can't catch up with the offense and he sucks. And they forget the man came in at the trade deadline. It was like 7 games left in the season.
November 1st. He came in November. I believe it was November.
He got here, the season was half over, and now you're asking this man to come in and learn a brand new offensive scheme.
And it's one of the hardest offenses to learn in the NFL, like the wide zone scheme.
Right, exactly. So, this wasn't an easy transition for him, but it takes time. If you're transferring from any place else and you're transferring from any place else and you're about to jump into a new offense, it takes time. Even if it's a simplistic offense, it takes time to get to the point where you master an offense. So he started in slow, which is expected. For whatever reason, though, Bears fans, we're very hard on him. They think he's a bust. And so this man's coming in with a chip on his shoulder, and he's showing in training camp that he's out here to prove all the naysayers wrong. And I pray to God that he just has a monster season. I personally think he has the potential to either match or trump DJ Moore this year in terms of overall production at the wide receiver position. Not that he's better per se than DJ Moore, but I think there are two different types of wide receivers altogether. But Chase is just a beast. This dude, he's got all the potential to just dominate a game and can be the double and triple team all day long. Great hands, bro. Great field awareness, man. You just got to turn this guy loose. And right now, I feel like he's coming out of his shell and he's showing Bears fans what we really got over here, bro. Why Ryan Poles was high on him and bringing him in. It was a big move for the Bears to bring Chase Claypool into this offense, bro. And then add what they're adding around him, to add the other pieces around Justin Fields to go along with him. And you're going to get a full season of this now. Look out. This offense, this passing game has a potential to be one of the most lethal in the league. And I know we don't usually associate lethal passing games with the Chicago Bears, people, before anybody tries to stone me for that. But know that with what we have, we can potentially take this thing next level, and the Bears can be arguably one of the best receiving corps in the league this year.
And the fact that, like with Chase Claypool, I mean, he's a big target, man. Like, this guy is like 6'4", 240 pounds.
Yeah.
With a 4.4 speed. I mean, like, he could literally box out any cornerback. It'll be hard for any cornerback to pretty much just guard him, specifically one-on-one. And, I was also reading this report, Josh Rock, first team offense, had a good day. I mean, he hit him on an 8-yard touchdown. Fields was feeling the pressure. He was trying to he almost seemed like he was going to scramble in for a touchdown, but, Fields was definitely looking down for the open target. And he found Claypool on the end around route and threw to him on a strike, boxing out. I believe it was Tariq Stevenson on that play. And you definitely see that Chase Claypool, he definitely has something to prove, because specifically, a lot of the Bears media, the national media, Bears national media, and the fans, they're really like saying that, Claypool, he's not focused enough on this year. They're talking a lot of negative talks, being spewed down on Chase Claypool. But now that you're seeing that he's definitely been, and even like during the beginning of training camp, they're saying that they're trying to put him on the PUP list, and like they're was a lot of negative remarks. Oh, he's not going to come back. But now that Claypool, is definitely back. He's learned this offense. He's growing that connection with Justin Fields. He's definitely has a lot to prove. And also, I also wanted to talk about, Cole Kmet, him specifically like this tight end room, with Cole Kmet and Robert Tonyan. He also had a good day. He also Fields also hit him on a 12-yard touchdown yesterday. What is another thing you also expect out of this tight end room coming into the season? Because,
if I'm totally honest with you, Cole, I really love the way Ryan Poles is putting this together, bro. I caution Packers fans, aka my nephew T.O., the guy from Sports Talk. I caution him and other Packers fans to proceed cautiously when you look at this Bears team. They were looking at the team and they were saying that this wasn't enough what the Bears had going on and what have you. And I let them know that Ryan Poles wasn't done, bro. He was still adding, bro, and he's still making moves, to add to this depth chart. Now that we've got Yannick Ngakoue as a true potential superstar caliber edge rusher, and you add the veteran leadership of a Mercedes Lewis, who could turn out to be a really big intangible piece for the Bears in that locker room.
He's a great blocking tight end who can really help.
Great blocking tight end. It's like having another offensive lineman out there when he's on the line and can catch the short touchdown passes in goal line situations. He still's got that ability. Now that you added those pieces, I personally feel like the Bears are just about ready to make a serious push toward the playoffs with the way that this team is structured right now. Tight ends, Cole Kmet was a revelation last year for Justin Fields. He discovered him in his passing game, and he has not turned down since. Me personally, I think Cole Kmet has a potential to end up in a Pro Bowl season this year, bro. I really think that dude is on his way, man. I love that the Bears have reinvested in him. We picked him up, with an extension and what have you. We gave him a contract extension, which is great. I think we got him at a value price because Cole Kmet's value is going to do nothing but keep skyrocketing from this point on, bro. This guy is like a poor man's Mark Andrews to me.
Right. And people don't understand, like, this guy is only 24 years old. Usually for tight ends, they usually don't break out to their age 25 or above. I mean, look at the tight ends, the top tight ends of the NFL, like Mark Andrews. He didn't really have his breakout season until he was 25. Travis Kelce, he didn't have his breakout till 25. Dalton Schultz, he didn't have his breakout till 25. I mean, this kid is only 25 years old, and he already has 1,400 yards in his career. You know how many? I don't know. I think there are only like maybe 4 or 5 tight ends who's had more prior to their age 24 season, and that list includes Tony Gonzalez and Rob Gronkowski. Those are like one of the only few that had more yards than Cole Kmet in their first couple years before age 25. And so you see Cole Kmet, only 24 years old, Ryan Poles locking him up for the next 3 to 4 years up until 2027. I mean, the sky's the limit for Cole Kmet and his ability and his potential to definitely grow with the Chicago Bears team, man. And I'm
excited, bro, when I'm looking at the Bears team right now, man. I'm excited about at where this team could potentially go. I even saw one clip where in the Family Friends Day at Soldier Field yesterday, where Justin Fields did something that I had yet to see him do in an NFL game. He shot a laser of a pass through the tightest of coverage and landed that ball at the 1-yard line on the paws of DJ Moore. DJ Moore came up with a great catch, bro. And that's to me, that's the next level for Justin Fields. That's the next level to take it to that point where Justin Fields gets to the point where he can hit those balls in those key spots like that, bro.
With such anticipation too.
Right. It's tight roping it. To me, that shows the pinpoint accuracy of a quarterback in the NFL. And if you're going to go next level, if you're going to get to the Patrick Mahomes level and
Aaron
the Josh
Rodgers,
Allens and the Joe Burrows, what have you, if you're going to get to that level, those are the kind of passes you got to be able to make, bro. In tight coverages, got to be able to put that ball on the numbers where only your receiver can get his hands on it. And I saw that yesterday from Justin Fields. I want to see more of that. I believe that that's in him. And it'll debunk all of the naysayers who run around here saying that this man does not have he does not have the passing.
Look who we have here.
Who do we have here?
What's going
Oh
on,
my God, and he in the wrong color. What's up, T.O.?
Hey, great show, fellas. I'm here to spread the love. You hear the shirt? You see the shirt, man? All we need is love.
That's not,
All you need is love, man.
that's not very lovely, but okay.
That's all you need is love. I'm here to spread the love.
That's not very lovely, but okay, T.O.
I'm just here to spread the love. That's all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. T.O., what did you think about the Bears practice yesterday, the training camp practice at the Family Friends?
The Family Fest?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was I checked it out. You know, I'm watching everybody. I watch all the teams in the division, man, and you know, I was kind of surprised that the Bears had that many guys missing yesterday, man. It was a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys hurt for the Bears right now, so got to get that cleaned up. Hopefully, everybody's okay because I don't want no excuses.
Yeah, I think they're just being precautious. I don't think it's necessarily that.
Hey, real quick, man, I want to get on this note, man, and real quick, I just want to, and I don't want to ruin no party or nothing like that, but you guys came on talking about Claypool, and I want to get my thoughts on Claypool real fast, man. You know, I'm willing to eat crow. I'm willing to eat crow, but I'm telling you guys right now, man, how you guys talking about Claypool, you should be talking about Mooney in that kind of same style, because Claypool, I was looking at some numbers, man, and he really hasn't been really nothing, just so inconsistent since his rookie year when he got off and he had a couple big games and then he'd go missing for 3 games. That's kind of much where Claypool been there. And I know we say he got the talent, he got the skills, but I'm telling you guys, and you seen it last year. I know you seen it when I watched it last year when Jerry Alexander wasn't even on him. Russell Douglas was on him last year, and he just couldn't get off the line, man. And I really don't think that Claypool is good as a lot of people think he is. Mooney is the guy that I think who's gonna take the big step with DJ Moore being over there the 1. I think Mooney gonna get back to being Mooney as the number 2, man. And I'm willing to eat crow and letting you guys know that Claypool is inconsistent, and you guys overhyping him, and you need to calm down on Claypool, man. And I'm willing to eat crow and let you know that he's not gonna be that guy that y'all think he is, man.
Okay,
Mooney
so
will be the guy.
So you can read.
That's my opinion.
You can read the heading that's right there, because somebody has a message for you.
Green Bay Packers out there.
There you go. Good job, good job. Let me respond to your comment there, T.O. A few factors there. You are correct about the inconsistency in the numbers with Chase Claypool since he's been here, since he's been in the NFL through his rookie year or what have you. Here's what I'll say. There's a lot of things that get factored in that people tend to forget that was a part of the equation. First off, when he came in as a rookie playing with Big Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, they had go-to weapons already on that team. So a lot of his lack of production, if you will, came at the fact that Big Ben didn't necessarily, what's going on, Kasim? He didn't necessarily trust Chase Claypool at the time. It's a rookie, and you know how it is. You've seen this with Aaron Rodgers when it comes to rookies. A lot of veteran quarterbacks don't necessarily put trust and confidence in rookies. You know, it takes time for them to get to that point. So a lot of what you saw in his rookie season was more so Big Ben just choosing not to go to him, not necessarily him not playing.
No, he did play good. He did have some big games this rookie season. I mentioned that. I'm just talking about the inconsistency of, you know, since then. People want this guy to be the guy from the rookie year, but he hasn't shown us that since his rookie year. He can't, and I'm not saying he's slow because he got a little speed on him, but he can't get off the line. And I'm telling you guys to watch this guy like I was watching him, man, when we played y'all. he can't get off the line for some reason, and you don't have that long to get open in the NFL because the quarterback only got about 3 seconds.
I'm hard pressed to believe that a 6'4" guy with the physical specimen that he is and the athleticism that this guy brings to the table, it will have a problem getting off the line.
Just look deep at his numbers. Look deep at his games, Denny. Look deep at his games and look deep at his numbers and see the inconsistency that this guy, he really hasn't shown nobody nothing, man. I'm telling you.
Well, what about what he's showing us right now? Because right now he's showing us in these training camps.
I mean, look, he played with a worn out Ben Roethlisberger, and he had like almost 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's rookie year.
This is in a situation where he's the third or fourth option when he was in Pittsburgh. Right now, he's potentially going to be the number 2 option in this offense behind DJ Moore.
No way he's gonna be number. No way.
The way he's been dominating camp, it looks like it.
You say you
really heard too many reports with Darnell Mooney though.
Okay, who's he dominating? Cal Gordon and Stevenson? That's who he's dominating?
I mean, you got to look at what's happening here, though, T.O. If you look at
our secondary, our secondary has gotten progressively better. I mean, Kyler Gordon, who's thrived in the nickel, he's been playing well. He's been beating him. Tariq Stevens, even though he's a rookie, he's had his flashes. He's been beating it. He's been even beating Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Johnson has been covering someone like the best.
I told you guys that Jalen Johnson is just the average cornerback. I've been told you guys that. That's not nothing.
I mean, well, you're entitled to your opinion. It's very
you're entitled to your opinion, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's dominating camp. I mean, he's doing it consistently on a consistent basis. Whether he's dominating camp, Jalen Johnson's average or not, I mean, these are NFL. I mean, these are just not no pushovers. These are NFL cornerbacks.
I'm just telling you. I'm just giving my opinion, and I'm just willing to eat crow on Claypool. That's my opinion on that guy, man, because I got to see him do this in live games. I got to see him dominate in live games. And we just hasn't seen that in 3 years, man. We haven't. If we're
we're definitely going to see it in a preseason because
that'll be good to
see. This Saturday, we're going to see it against the Tennessee Titans.
Here's the other factor that I'm going to say. You've been pretty hard on him, T.O., since he came over here to the Chicago Bears, bro. And he came in halfway through a season with a new offense that is not as simple to learn as most people think as it is. You full well know about this, T.O. This is Luke Getsy, bro. This is your former offensive coordinator over there in Green Bay. This is a guy.
Getsy, a good one, man. He's a good one. You guys got a good one over there.
So you talking about a guy who's bringing in intricacy to offense and asking Chase Claypool to come in and learn his part in that intricacy. And he's doing this halfway through a season. It's 7 games left when he comes in, 8 games left, whatever it was left to go. You're not going to always just jump in and fit in right away in those types of situations. It takes time. But now he's got an off season. He's gotten the opportunity to learn this playbook. He's gotten a chance to dive in here and figure it out. Now you're starting to see his maturation process take place. And let's not forget, everybody loves to jump down on these Bears players, but we forget these are young guys. We're not talking about guys that's 6, 7, 8 years into their career. We talk about guys. You're talking about Chase Claypool. What is he going into his 4th year in the NFL? He's going into his 4th year in the NFL. You got Justin Fields, who's just going into his 3rd year in the NFL. You got a lot of young guys who are going.
A lot of young cats, yeah.
I hear you with the young quote, but coming out of his rookie year, we got guys coming out here from jump, and they just progressing, man, and getting better.
That's not everybody, though, Tio. Everybody's not.
I mean, even look at Jordan Love, 3rd and 4th year.
Everybody not going to jump out here and be Jamar Chase. Everybody not going to jump out here and be who else is out here? Justin Jefferson. Everybody not going to jump out here and just be these guys. Those guys are exception. They're exceptions to the rule when it comes to playing quarterback. I mean, a wide receiver at the NFL level. They're exceptions to the rule. And if you give these guys the opportunity, you'll really see what they're made of. Chase Claypool has showed you he has high ceiling potential. He's got high ceiling potential. All you got to do is put him in the right system and give him a chance to develop. He's here now. He's here now. And I don't know what's going on with his connection, but I'll say this. In terms of Darnell Mooney, if there's anybody that's been MIA and missing in action and all of this, it's Darnell Mooney, bro. Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, I haven't heard any reports like him.
Darnell Mooney's not. You don't hear any praise or any claim about anything that Darnell Mooney is doing in training camp, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, all of this is Chase Claypool, DJ Moore, and Cole Kmet. Those are the main three that you're hearing on the offensive end. You know, now that's not to take anything away from Darnell Mooney. I know Darnell Mooney is going to show up when it counts. He's going to show up when it counts. But Darnell Mooney is the dude that's missing in action right now. You know,
and this is a contract year. Let's not forget, this is also a contract year for Darnell Mooney. He's got to step up this season.
Yeah,
Mooney got to get on the field, man. But you know, these guys being young, there's no excuses. We got Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs, man. This their second year, and guess what? Y'all is the main guys. Y'all the veterans. This y'all second year. Y'all have to step up. There's no excuses, man. I don't care about you being young. You have to step up. So I hear y'all saying this Claypool fourth year.
Everybody,
it's time to show up, man.
He's going to show up. Until that's what I'm trying to tell you. He's going to show up. He's already showing up right now in training camp. It starts in training camp and works its way into the season, bro. Okay. That's the way it works.
From practice to preseason to regular season.
Exactly.
Well, if you guys see something that I don't see, I'm willing to eat that crow, man. You know.
I think you just keep looking in the past and you don't want to see what's in front of you. If you look at these Bears training camps every day,
look at his numbers because he got a good summer staff. He got 3 years.
You can't look at it's
every
not always
day
about
in training camp. You are hearing Chase Claypool's name all day. This guy is showing up. He is showing up. Now, whether you want to accept that or not, if you want to keep looking at the numbers from yesteryear, you can. But that doesn't change what he's doing right now. He is separating himself from the rest of the pack of the receiving core,
the wide receiver group,
legitimate number 2, and potentially a 1-1-8 type of situation.
Is you guys saying that because Mooney was nursing like an injury or something? Is you guys saying that because of that?
Say it again. You broke up a little bit.
I think you said because he's nursing an injury. I don't think so.
Are you guys putting them ahead of Mooney because Mooney is nursing an injury, so you guys forgetting about Mooney?
No. We're looking at what is being done on the field. We're looking at the comfortability. We're looking at the comfortability that Justin Fields is developing with Chase Claypool. He is going to this guy.
Mooney's just been off the injury list for more than a week.
Mooney. You seen Fields and Mooney?
Mooney has been off the injury list for more than a week, though.
Yeah,
and he still hasn't done anything. We still haven't heard anything.
Now, I'm not taking nothing away from Darnell Mooney. I know what he can do in the game. You guys
seen Mooney and Fields connection, man.
We are going to need all these connections, bro, including Chase Claypool's. We're going to need all these connections. It's not just about 1 or 2 guys.
Right. You got to have multiple options.
That was a great pickup from you guys to go get Ogbonnia and Mercedes Lewis, man. I gotta say that was a great, that was a good pickup because I come on this show and I rip you guys for not going to get help, not going to get guys that can get to the quarterback. And that you guys went out and flat out and got that, man. Because that's one of my guys that I know could get to the quarterback. So that's a great pickup for you guys, man. That was a nice signing by Ryan Poles. And Mercedes Lewis for that locker room, I'm telling you, man, that was one of my favorite Green Bay Packers, man. I love that guy more than Tanya, man. I think that with him preaching and just talking in that locker room, that's going to be more valuable than anything. And I hope this guy can make the team, man. I hope that guy can make the team because he's good. I want him in the NFL, man. He's a great leader, man. He's going to get some guys to play. So hopefully you
got to consider our general manager, Tio. Brian Poles understands the importance of veteran leadership on a team. So anytime you see him go and get a guy like a Mercedes Lewis, 18 years in, who's not going to play every snap. He's not going to be out there as your number 1 tight end and all that there. You know that guy is going to make the team, but he's making the team for all the right intangible reasons. It's for intangible reasons that he's going to make the team. Because he doesn't need him to necessarily be a go-to tight end. He don't need him to go down the field. You got Robert Tonyan and you got Cole Kmet for that. What you need him to do is be that vocal leader, to keep those young guys in order. Because they do need a big brother voice, so to speak, in the locker room who can help keep their head, on the straight and narrow, help them help them stay focused in terms of what they're doing. So yeah, he'll make this team. Ain't no doubt in my mind. He'll hold down one of these 53 roster spots. He'll definitely make this team. I think T.O., you're living. If I'm honest with you, nephew, you're living too much in the past when it comes to Bears players. You talk about what Justin Fields
happened last year
in his career. You talk about what Chase Claypool has done in his past. I'm gonna need you to start seeing with your good eye what's in front of you, because what's in front of you is the potential for an explosive season for the Chicago Bears offense, and all these guys we talking about are going to be a part of that.
We haven't even gotten into Roschon Johnson too, like how he's been also been making noise to headway, man. Like this
blocking like crazy, bro. That dude blocking is not letting nothing get past.
Got good vision. I mean, we haven't even talked about him and how he can overtake Khalil Herbert.
If I sit back and I look at everything that everybody is seeing and doing, what they're doing in preseason, we can say that about every single guy. Bryce Young is looking like an MVP. Bryce Young going to be in an MVP talk then this year because he's killing over there in Carolina. So that's why I want to sit back and look at no preseason, training camp highlights and say that, oh yeah, this is going to be the number one offense in the league because this guy's dominating, this guy's dominating these cornerbacks. Bryce Young is over there killing it. But if I say that on this show, Denny, I'm sure you're ready to knock my head off telling me how this guy's just a rookie and it's going to take time.
Yeah, I would be. Yeah, I'd like swinging at your head, though. Okay, but at the same time, your perspective would be respected if you were the type of person like you are who watches the NFL year in and year out. You watch the maturation process. You watch what happened over there in Cincinnati. Everybody knew from training camp on what Jamar Chase's potential was going to be in that offense and how explosive, how dynamic it was going to impact what Cincinnati was capable of doing. So if you watch the sport, it doesn't take a year of experience for you to see what could potentially go on, bro. I've been watching this Bears team all my life. I bleed this orange and blue. I know what a real offense looks like when it's in Chicago. I know what quality receivers look like when they're in Chicago. You know why I know it, T.O.? Because we don't get too many of them. So when they come here, they're not hard to recognize. They stick out. Bro. I'm telling you what I know, man. They stick out, bro.
It's going to be fun week one, man. It is. It's going to be fun, man.
You know it's going to be fun to watch? It's going to be fun to see if your boy Rasul Douglas can hold Chase Claypool again.
It's going to be fun seeing us whoop Jordan Love's ass.
Remember last year when he was older, T.O. Remember last year when he was older? Listen to this. Remember last year when he was holding him? He was holding a Chase Claypool who still was learning this offense that hadn't figured it out yet, bro. He was holding Chase Claypool who was lacking the knowledge on what to do, play to play, bro. Play to play. He's not gonna be holding that kind of Chase Claypool this year. He's not gonna be holding this one, bro.
Rasul Douglas was hounding him and
Rasul Douglas is gonna get torched this year, bro.
He's gonna get torched.
Fields threw the ball across the middle, and Rasul Douglas patted the ball away, hit off his body, and then he intercepted it. And Claypool left the game. I think he hurt his leg or something. He was just out of there. He was done. He didn't want no more of that.
Yeah. That was last year. That was cute. He did that to a man who was just trying to figure out the offense. I'm not mad at that. Rasul Douglas did his thing. Let's see him do it again. That's all I'm saying to you. Let's see him do it again. I guarantee you this will not be the same results. Chase Claypool might have his first 100-yard game as a Bear against Rasul Douglas.
Oh my God, man! You
know what it is, brother.
Hey, let's make a bet on it.
I tell you one thing. I trust DJ Mooney. I like DJ Mooney. I know DJ Moore gonna eat. Even
DJ
though
Mooney. Who's
DJ Mooney? I like that. He didn't combine. DJ Mooney.
DJ Moore.
I like that.
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore is just gonna keep battling. That's one guy I know who's gonna, catch the ball, man, and get open. I love DJ Moore, man. So I can't take nothing away from him. But Claypool, no way, man. No way, bro.
I mean, I just feel like you don't want to get it.
I'm not gonna even say he sucks, man. But go look at his numbers, bro.
He's still in the past. You still going back to history. Look at where you dip into.
Why you think Pittsburgh was so fast to get rid of him, man? Think about that, man.
Because he was bumping heads with them in the locker room. Things started changing. He became a bit of a problem because he and Kenny Pickett were not on the same page, bro. That makes a difference. That makes a difference. I'm just letting you know, bro. You write this dude off.
Now he over here yanking Eddie Jackson helmet. So let's say
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You want a tough competitor, right?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like him.
Okay. Because you say that like that's gonna be a problem or something.
No, but what I'm saying is that I don't know, man. I just want to see it in the real game. I don't want to see
whenever we talk about the Bears, you don't potentially see much of nothing when it comes to us.
I don't see nothing.
All you see is the potential for us to fall on our face. But you got a 4-year dude who been riding the pine forever and a day, and you hanging all your eggs in his basket, but you see potential and promise.
Because it's all about the love, man. All you need is love. That's why.
You're going to need a little more than love to be
after this season, he's going to be Jordan Haidt. Y'all going to be hating on him after this season. Jordan Haidt.
You need a little more than love to be the Bears, bro.
If he come out here and stick up the joint, it's going to be a get the hell out of Titletown shirt. That's what the hell it's going to be.
Get out of Titletown? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if he come out here and stick up the damn joint, but I trust Jordan Love. I don't think he will.
So enough with the Chase Claypool, Jordan Love talk. Bro, what do you see in Green Bay's training camp that you like? What's going on over there?
Oh man, Green Bay, the defense is winning. I will tell you that. The defense is winning. But
every day?
You hear me?
Every day?
The first 5 days, and then the last couple days, offense has been winning. Joe Love starting to hit. Christian Watson now. He just had an awesome night at family night in Green Bay, man. It was sold out, packed. You know how the Packers do. So, offense actually won that night. Even the rookie Musgrave went straight up the middle past the linebackers and got behind them. He's so fast, man. So it was good to see the offense connect, man. But so far in camp, defense has been winning, which I was hoping was the case. If defense has come out struggling against this Packers young offense, I was going to be concerned. But defense is dominating. Jerry Alexander, he out there talking trash. And Rasul Douglas arguing with Jordan Love. They calling each other trash, and they arguing and fighting too. So I love it, man. But, yeah, that's what's going on right now. Jordan Love, he been inconsistent, up and down. He's showing flashes. But then again, maybe he's looking bad because he keep on throwing to Romeo Doubs, and Alexander's covering Romeo Doubs, and Alexander is not letting up on this guy. So,
I don't know, T.O. Maybe he's looking bad because maybe he's bad.
No. When I say looking bad, he's not throwing interceptions, so he's not looking that bad. What I'm saying is that he'll go like 6 for 13 or maybe like 12 for 21 in practice, and you want to see
Tio, you're getting roasted in the chat right now.
That's how. Hey, that's
expect that. You know that's coming.
Yeah, you know me.
I respect you,
about
man.
Me, Kofi, I'm not soft, man. I can take it all because I'm a Packer fan and I know we own y'all.
I like that. I respect you for that, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So you know me, I can take all that stuff, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Because when
bring all the smoke on your mofos. It's gonna be like training day. I'm gonna put a case on all you motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.
I expect Packers offense to go through some growing pains, so it doesn't, it doesn't shock me that the defense is dominating the training camp, so to speak.
Yeah,
that's expected. It just, I know that there is a short window of time for you got Jordan Love to get ready, and the plus that he has, that I think that he has, is that he's going against the best secondary in the game right now.
Exactly, man.
Going against the best secondary.
Exactly. He's going against a good defense right now, and
it's going to teach him how to pass.
Yeah, y'all got a good secondary. I'll give you that.
It's going to teach him how to pass.
Jair Alexander is one of the best cornerbacks right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and he showboating his ass off, man. And also, we finna have training camp practice, joint practice with the Patriots, which is gonna be tough again, and I love it. Get Jordan Love all these tough reps, give him tough reps. So split that practice with the Patriots, and I want them to blitz him. I want them to bring it to this guy, man. So we'll see how it goes.
Bill Belichick drafts some of the smartest defensive players that I've ever seen in my life. That dude drafts smart.
Not only did he have the Jones brothers over there at cornerback, he went out and got Christian Gonzalez from Oregon, another top flight cornerback.
I hated that the Lions let that dude fall.
Yeah. So the Patriots got some guys over there that can cover, man. It's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be interesting for Jordan Love, though. Let's see how that translates into a game. Let's see how that translates into a game. Jordan Love after the game. Ready for some Chinese football.
Jesus Christ,
all right, Mike, man. I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Mike, bro.
I don't know, Mike. Roast.
This guy, man. And that guy probably believes so much in Justin Fields, man. He probably been disappointed so much, man. And you got the nerve.
And you can relax.
No. What I'm saying is that
not a lot, brother.
What I would say is this: how you got the nerve to talk about somebody, man, and your quarterback is 6'21", bro?
Your quarterback is old.
The nerve of some Bears fans, the nerve, man.
But your quarterback, has he ever started a football game?
This is his first one.
Only one.
So he never started.
If Jordan Love,
so we should fear a guy who's been here for 4 years and never started. But we should be checking it out.
We started one game, and that was against the Kansas City Chiefs, and Aaron Rodgers was hurt.
Yeah,
you know what I believe, man.
Yeah, I played Patrick Mahomes.
You know what I believe.
Look at the numbers. Go back and look at them numbers, man. Hey.
Bro, I almost fell off my seat, man.
Go look at them numbers, man.
Do not ever utter those words again.
No, I'm talking about that game. But hey, listen to this. What's that guy name? Whoever that guy, Mike, man. I want that guy to subscribe to Real Street Sports Talk, man, because I want that guy on my show, man. I want this guy on my show because I'm gonna do his ass so bad. He's gonna log out.
Hey,
I want that guy on my show.
T.O., put the link, the Real Street Sports Talk in
I will, comment. Man. I'm gonna put Real Street Sports Talk link in there, man, because I want this guy on my show, man, so I can roast his ass and I'm gonna get him together, man.
I mean, you saying that, but what's gonna happen if the Bears destroy Jordan Love and he has a bad season? Then what?
Then I'm gonna have to eat that. I've been winning.
And you know what?
And I definitely want you to come on my channel. I don't want you to wear a Fields jersey.
You know I'm gonna be here, man.
I want you to wear a Fields jersey. Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet right now.
I'm not wearing no Fields jersey, bro.
Oh, no. Oh! Come on, man. Don't run now. Come on.
Not a Fields jersey, man.
You gotta wear some type of Bears jersey, bro. And you gotta say Fields is...
If he go out there and beat the Packers, I will come on your show and I will give my respects and I will say, he finally.
At least wear a Bears hat.
You have to say Fields is better than
Jordan Love. I wouldn't wear no lovable Bears.
Wear the Bears gear. Wear the Bears gear.
Come on, man. At
least wear a Bears hat.
It'll be a good sport.
A nice dope.
Don't be like Jair Alexander when he got his sword to
Bears hat.
Sport.
We didn't forget that either. I can't wait to play the Lions, man. We didn't forget about that one either.
Yeah. You better hope that your offense can match
for the regular
firepower of these other teams, bro. That's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. I know what Christian Watson can do. I know what Romeo Dobbs is capable of. I know your running back Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon what they're capable of. And I even like your tight end, Luke Van Ness. Musgrave. I even like Musgrave. He looks good out there in the training camp. I'm just concerned about how quickly Jordan Love can catch up to speed and get all these weapons working. He's the captain of this ship. He need to have it rolling so that he can get everything else turning. I'm not concerned about.
Well, it looked good at family, not in front of that crowd. So
yeah. Well, I mean, but you just ripped Justin Fields when I put out here that he threw the ball on a laser on a rope between 3 defenders. And he DJ Moore at the 1 yard line, bro. Jordan Love, XFL quarterback, really?
I ain't got no problem with that. DJ Moore, you're gonna see a lot of that this year. Fields to Love. Fields to DJ Moore. You're gonna see a lot of that. So what I had a problem was when I first turned on the show when I was getting ready to come on. I heard you guys talking about Claypool being this Calvin Johnson super. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Chase Claypool, and I don't know what you watching, bro, but you'll see it this year. You'll see it week 1.
All right,
He's gonna be boxing out Jair Alexander like he ain't nothing. He's gonna be boxing around catching.
Oh, you want Jair Alexander on him?
Oh
yeah.
You don't want that, man.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We do.
We do.
Claypool's gonna be freaking mousing his ass.
Jair Alexander is. He's little, right, Tio? He's not a big dude, right?
No, he's not. No, he's not little like that. No, he's not. He's not small like that.
He got mossed twice last year. Equanimeous St. Brown and N'Keal Harry.
Let me say this.
Bro, deep down the field, bro.
The way that Alexander played that because he wanted to pick Fields, and he said he's going to jump every time, and that's why they got behind him.
That's going to get him burned every time.
And Harry,
what did Fields do the next 2 plays later? He picked Fields off. Do you really want to get back into that game?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Pull it up. 2 plays later.
How much you want to put up?
Don't do
that.
He
said pull it up. He said pull it up. Pull the game up. He's talking about the game from last year.
No, I'm just 2
He had 1 interception and he got mossed twice.
But what I'm saying is this.
And to scrub receivers, bro. We're not talking about Chase Claypool is way better than Equanimeous St. Brown and N'Keal Harry, bro. He's way better.
Claypool couldn't even
and December Webster
couldn't get past Rasul Douglas. Are you kidding me?
And I just tell you, he was coming to an offense that he was just learning. Does that mean anything?
You got more excuses than.
That's not an excuse. That's a fact, sir.
That's just excuse.
That's not an excuse. That's a fact.
That was
you expect him to come out. You expect him to come out and be dominant.
That interception you're talking about, St. Brown ran the wrong route.
Kofi, listen to me because
St. Brown ran the wrong route.
Let me tell you this, Kofi. You're going to go on a rant. It's going to be in your shorts, and I can't wait to see it. Claypool sucks, okay? Claypool just flat out sucks. I'm telling you, man, that guy sucks.
Chase Claypool is better than Romeo Doubs. You heard it here.
Hey, let's make it.
That's a fact right there. He is better than Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson.
Let's put it like this. Let's make a small wager. Just a small wager.
Listen.
$25, $50, whichever one you're comfortable with.
Okay.
Romeo Doubs have a better year than Claypool.
That's not a wager.
That's not happening.
That's not a wager.
Hey, do you want to bet it, Kofi? Let's bet it.
You can't even put a Bears Justin Fields jersey on.
Hey, let's do it. Okay, let's put $30.
We gonna give you 30. We gonna give
30.
You
okay. Hey, look, Kofi, you heard it here, didn't it? We locked it in. $30, man. Kofi, who had a better year? Doubs
Claypool or Romeo Doubs?
Claypool's gonna win that deal.
Let's shake on it. Let's shake on it.
Yeah, we shaking on it, and we going by yards, catches, and touchdowns. Okay.
The whole shebang.
No, we're going on the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Let's just go by yards.
Yards
and touchdowns. Yards and touchdowns. Yards and touchdowns.
Yards and touchdowns. Let's go by yards and touchdowns. Okay, because if we go by possession, Romeo Doubs is definitely going to be a possession guy for Love. So you lucky you didn't want to do that. So we just go by yards and touchdowns. Let's see.
All right.
You better hope Jordan Love can find Romeo Doubs enough to make this bet.
What do you think? Jordan Love just going to go out here and have 0 touchdowns throughout the year?
No, I think Jordan Love is going to struggle.
Okay.
Shaking on it.
We shaking on it, man.
Put it in the group. Put it in the group. I don't name
No, we shook on it. Trust me.
I'm time stamping it too. 48, 47, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So well, we got it on film, so it don't matter. It's a bet.
Hey, fellas, real quick. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta make some moves right quick. So, I'm still finna have you guys on. I'm still finna be watching the show. Thanks for having me on. Bears Packers week 1, man. It's gonna be fun. It's always good coming on here and talking rivalry with you guys, man. Go Packers. All right, fellas.
You got like the Twitter handle, bro, or Instagram, so you can share for people. I could.
Yeah, it's real.
You can put it in the comment section too.
Okay, yeah, I put it in there. Yeah, I'll put it in there for sure. Real Street Sports Talk everywhere. So, all right, fellas.
All right, man.
You know, we can't wait to beat y'all.
Regular season. And it's going to be America's Game of the Week. That's going to be America's Game of the Week.
Yeah,
It's been years, y'all. I've
that's
been
all right.
standing on your neck for years, man. So
Beginning of a new
Y'all
era,
just
right
passed
here.
us up in the number of being the winningest team. Y'all just passed us up. Now we're gonna take it back. We're taking it back.
And we're gonna run
yeah,
away with it.
good
It
luck,
was
man.
short lived. It was a nice short little run, Teal. But we're gonna take
Nah, it's about 30
our
years. It
title
wasn't
back
short. It was a nice little
No,
30 years.
no. He talking about having the most wins all time. That's what he's
all
talking about.
time. We're gonna take
Right.
our title back.
Oh yeah, we was trash in the 70s and the 80s, man. You know,
Yeah, I'm about to
looking
get
We're
at
gonna
those
take
guys.
our title back, and y'all gonna be trash in
welcome
the
back to the
2020s
70s and
and the
80s.
2030s.
Welcome back.
No, man, you know, no way the Packers go back that way. No way, man.
2020
back
to
to
the
the 80s.
3030.
Hey, real quick,
Y'all had y'all good 30-year
Aaron Rodgers.
run.
Hey, so they
Y'all had
asked
y'all
Aaron
good 30-year run. Now it's back to QB dormitory.
Hey, so Aaron Rodgers did an interview like 3 days ago, and they asked him, man, hey, why do you guys make the playoff? What happened last year? Why you guys fall back, man? What was you guys missing? He said, only thing that happened was I played with a broken thumb all year. That's the only reason why. So that tells me right there that this is going to be the same team, same thing, man. My guy was hurt with a broken thumb last year. That's the only reason why the Packers really didn't, and we still almost made it. You know what I mean?
Your
So,
guy is not there anymore.
hey, keep that in the back of your head.
You talking about a dude that was there last year with the broken thumb? He ain't there no more.
Exactly. Now we got somebody who got a
He
good
got
thumb.
all his thumbs working and gonna throw more interception than Aaron Rodgers ever made.
Bye, man. I'm out of here, man. Whatever.
That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely funny.
Yeah, man, your nephew, he's funny.
He's hilarious, yeah, bro. Because if he thinks that this is gonna go down like this, bro, you know, he's hilarious, bro. You really think for 1 second that Justin Fields is going to be outpassed by Jordan Love, and Chase Claypool is going to have less yards and less production than Romeo Doubs? That's not happening, bro. That's not happening. How is that happening? What universe
easy bet.
is that happening? They'd be fortunate to get 7 touchdown catches out of Christian Watson this year, because the factor that I'm looking at with that is not the team per se, but you talking about the main factor, the main piece of that offense, which is your quarterback. He is going to be in a position where he's asked to step in and fill the biggest shoes that he's ever seen, bro. Aaron Rodgers' shoes.
And he's going to have one of the best weapons. Justin Fields is going to have one of the best weapons he's had since he's been in Ohio State. Like, this is going to be one of his best groups he's had since he's been in Ohio State.
You got DJ Moore. I love the problems that the Bears are having on offense right now. We have an embarrassment of riches. You got DJ Moore on one side, Chase Claypool on another, Darnell Mooney in the slot, Tyler Scott and Velus Jones battling for the number 4 slot. You know what I mean? This is a beautiful problem to have. Then you got Cole Kmet at the tight end, who my first hot take of the year.
Really going to break out this
Kmet. I got Cole Kmet becoming a Pro Bowler this year. Cole Kmet will make the Pro Bowl this year. I'm running with that. Then you got Robert Tonyan on the other side of him. At the veteran leadership of a Mercedes Lewis that's coming in, and only God knows how dominant this backfield is going to be. Right now, the word that I'm hearing coming out of training camp is that Dante Foreman is emerging as the top running back. He's emerging as the top running back coming out the backfield.
We're not even talking about the defense. We haven't even gotten to the defense.
Yeah, Jaquan Brisker is out here clowning, bro. You know, Justin Fields is getting picked by him.
Eddie Jackson's having fights with Claypool too. Let's not about
that's beautiful. Too. That's beautiful. Yeah. That shows you the mental
that toughness. Competition is growing.
Right. And Chase Claypool is going to bring that to the field. It's not just going to be against his teammates. That's coming against Rasul Douglas. I'm willing to bet that he ends up with at least 100 yards receiving in game 1 against Rasul Douglas, bro. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that.
And we didn't even get to out-signing Yannick Ngakoue, how he's a great pass rusher. You got Andrew Billings, who's been wowing people at training camp with his enormous size, you know, and his power. You got Zach Pickens.
Dexter is a monster, bro. That dude is huge. My nephew took his family to the Family Friends Day yesterday at Soldiers Field, and he said he and his wife were talking. Like, who is that big guy in the middle? And he was like, that's our rookie, Javon Dexter. And he was like, this guy is ginormous. He said he's the biggest guy on the field, bro. He's the biggest guy on the field, and he's dominating, bro. He's dominating. I mean, I love it, bro. I love where the Bears are going, man. We got chop. What do you call it? The chop block master, whatever. What is that move that they're calling Yannick Ngakwe's move? What is it called?
Oh, the chop block.
The chop block. Yeah,
Yeah, I think Swifty. He made a video. He did a all 22 on it on Yannick.
He got that.
Like
snake
he does like that. Does like
yeah, he does a hop step with it. Yeah.
like
I watched the game.
and he listed the so like what he does like a hop step, and then like he kind of fakes out like the defender, like he's gonna go right, but like he does like a quick step and goes left.
A little hezzy.
Like a hezzy, hesitation, yeah.
This guy is so fast off the edge. Quarterbacks are.
That's kind of like with Von Miller.
Yeah, they're gonna have nightmares when they see this guy coming off the edge, bro, because he's coming so quick. Your defensive, your offensive lineman can't catch up, bro. And
they're gonna have to double team him too, because when you double team him, that's gonna leave DeMarcus Walker open. That's gonna leave Dominique Robinson open. That's gonna leave Javon Dexter open to get to the quarterback.
Travis Gibson's gonna come free.
Travis Gibson, right?
Gonna be some pieces. It's coming free. I think T.O. is really underestimating the skill set of Jalen Johnson. Is he the flashy type of cornerback like a Jair Alexander? Absolutely not. But can this guy play the position? Absolutely, he can, bro. He's got the size, he's got the intelligence, he's got the hands to make this happen, bro. So I don't know what he's seeing that makes him think that some kind of way Jalen Johnson is overrated, and the Bears fans shouldn't put a lot of stock in him.
This is my bold prediction for Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson is going to have 3+ interceptions this season. And he's going to have at least 70 tackles. That's my bold prediction for him.
Okay.
That's my bold prediction for Jalen Johnson. Because I think he's going to have something to prove so far this season. I'm like, I'm giving him 4 to 5 interceptions, bro. I think he comes up with about 5 picks this year, bro. 5 picks this year?
I think he comes up about 5 picks. He's been working, and here's another thing that's underrated. He's been working with Peanut Tillman in the offseason. So now he's adding the peanut punch. And Packers fans, you full well know about that. He's adding the peanut punch.
What up, Michael?
Yo, had to make sure it was me. So, yeah. T.O., he's a passionate fan, but these Packers fans really don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all. Packers fans, I mean, they're spoiled, Mike. We got to kind of understand where they come from, bro. They're spoiled to success against the Chicago Bears franchise. This is a new day. It's a new era. Things are changing, and they're going to see it week 1, bro. I really love what the Bears are doing. Ryan Poles.
I want to destroy the Packers so bad. Oh, my God. I want to destroy them so bad, bro.
Ryan Poles was actually talking to my nephew at the Family Friends Day yesterday, and he was – asking my nephew what he thought about the move that he made in bringing in Yannick Ngakoue. And my nephew was giving his views on it. Mike, what do you think about that move, bro? How do you feel about that?
Well, it's solid. I know Domber, trashes him, because he's a Bear. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
But
played in Detroit, didn't he?
No, he didn't play in Detroit.
He played in Minnesota, my bad. The wrong team.
Yeah, he's been on so many teams. Well, this is his 6th team currently. I think he can get to the quarterback. I think this can be, his home, as he's been searching for a home ever since he left Jacksonville. I think he has a good year. He has the opportunity to make a home here, to retire as a Bear, if you know what I mean. But like I said, he's going to bring a lot of energy. Like, he can get to the quarterback, but his run defense.
He is so fast off the edge. Bro. I was watching some all 22s on him, bro. And oh my God, that dude is lightning fast coming off the edge, bro. One of my nephews is a diehard Minnesota Vikings fan, and he was telling me how how great his left tackle is, and how good this guy is, and this guy is one of the best in the league. But then I saw some all 22s last year with Yannick going up against him. Yannick got 3 sacks on Kirk Cousins with this guy standing in front of him. One of the best left tackles in the game. He got 3 sacks on him, bro. That's a beautiful thing, bro. I love it. I love it. What do you think about that, bro?
It's just the run Yannick's run defense is horrible, but you know, we don't need him to like stop the run. We just need him to get to the quarterback.
That's another thing that they pointed out. You know, he really suffers in the run game. He doesn't read it well, bro. From what I've seen, man. You know, he doesn't share run blocks well. Doesn't read it. Doesn't hold his position well on that. But like you said, bro, we're not bringing him in for that purpose. We're not bringing him in for that purpose. He's not here to stop the run. He's there. He's here to bring pressure on the quarterback. And I'm hoping that, you know, if he has a great year, that we can figure out a way to keep this guy long term, bro.
Also, Kofi knows this dude well, and Chuck, Kofi knows this dude. He actually had a $100 bet going on with him in 2012. Ultimately, Kofi lost that bet, and ultimately, his name is Seto's bank account. That's his YouTube channel. But we
Seto Kaiba's bank account.
Yeah, but we call him CEO just for because he was known as CEO. He's a Baltimore Ravens fan, and he just constantly just shits on the Bears every chance that he gets. So he's saying that we're winning like 8 and 9 games, and he says that the Vikings are winning that division, and he has us as third in that division. So me and him have a bet going on. I believe this Bears team can have more wins than the Ravens, and it's just not me saying it; it's a fact because Lamar Jackson, like I said, they give him his money. Like I said, I have no problem with players getting their bag, but what would really concern me if I was in his shoes is because Lamar can't stay healthy, and Odell can't stay healthy either. And we saw what Odell did when he was the number 1 option on the Browns. He completely ran that organization straight to the ground. And their defense, I don't get why Ravens fans are hyping up their defense. Their defense is god awful. I won't be surprised.
And you know what gets me? Like the fact that Roquan Smith, he made the 24th on the NFL All 100. Mm-hmm. And then last year, I think he was 68th or 80th last year with the Bears. Okay. I'm like, so much bias. Like, come on.
Yeah, it depends on the team that you're with and all of that there. Mike, I have to disagree with you just a little bit here, my brother. Believe it or not, I got the Ravens as my dark horse to come out of the AFC, bro. And I'm not just looking at the Lamar Jackson thing. That is a concern, him being healthy. But I think because they've added weapons around him, the proper weapons around him, I think he definitely can, have a MVP caliber season again. I love the addition of Zay Flowers to go along with, even though, he can be a cancer in the locker room, he can be a head case, but his skill set is just off the charts. OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., but you give these weapons to Lamar Jackson to go along with Mark Andrews and his running ability, plus you have a stoked defense. I think that defense is very strong against the run. I think that what they have to get better at is in the secondary because they got lit up by the
secondary.
They got lit up by the Miami Dolphins last year in a game that Lamar Jackson was just absolutely dominating, bro, from beginning to end. He was dominating that game, but in the fourth quarter, that defense couldn't stop a nosebleed, bro, in that secondary. So Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle ran wild out there. They ran wild out there.
It's just that's because, I believe, in Justin Fields, and he can, like I said, this team could be the 3rd best team in the NFC. Right behind the 49ers or right behind the Eagles.
Do you think the Bears are now with the signing of Yannick Ngakoue and the addition of Mercedes Lewis for veteran leadership? Do you think the Bears are ready to make a push in this NFC, bro?
Oh yeah, I think they can. Fields, I think he's clutch. If I didn't think he's clutch, I think we should probably tank for Caleb.
Yeah. I don't think
he plays so well under especially behind. Well, underneath the lights, like with the flashing lights, he plays well under pressure. Like when the lights are really, focused on him. I mean, like you can go to that Steelers game, Monday Night Football. He played really well. You can go to that that Monday night game against last year against the New England Patriots. He played well. When all the attention was like on him, So yeah, I mean, the sky's definitely the limit for Justin Fields.
Yeah. Also, T.O. be talking about clutch. I mean, he was clutch last year. It was just the defense like let him down.
Right, you can't win games when you're the only weapon.
Unless you're Patrick Mahomes, then the only quarter like T.O. Every quarterback needs a team around them. Unless you're Patrick Mahomes, like every quarterback needs a good team around them. They need a good receiver. They need a good running.
Even Patrick Mahomes needs a good receiver. I mean, he had Travis Kelce.
I was about to say, man, you even Patrick Mahomes needs a team.
Yeah, but some quarterbacks need weapons, and some quarterbacks need a defense.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes, he always keeps Travis Kelce in the stable. It's the best tight end in the game, bro. That's a safety valve that he'll never have a problem, moving the ball with on that field, bro. So I personally think the sky's the limit for the Bears right now. And here's the beauty of what I've been telling everyone. And Ryan Poles even shared this with my nephew yesterday at the Family Friends Day as they talked. Ryan Poles let it be known what I've been saying. He's not done making moves. He's going to continue to add to this team. And that potentially becomes scary for the rest of this league. Nobody wants to see the Chicago Bears this year.
I don't think he's going to trade for Jonathan Taylor, so you can throw that out the window.
Okay. T.O. said we're delusional, because we call Justin Fields clutch. I mean, you saw the same games we saw, bro. You saw Justin Fields throw an interception against the Detroit Lions in an OK Corral shootout that gave Detroit the lead. And then you saw him turn right around in the very next play from scrimmage, break it about 50, 60 yards for a touchdown to get that lead potentially right back outside of our wonderful kicker.
If it wasn't for Cairo Santos mixing that PAT, we could have won that game.
We potentially take that game in overtime and win it. So, this is the kind of guy we're talking about. But Justin Fields will show you better than he can tell you, bro. I don't think the Bears have any more worries or concerns at the quarterback position. We don't need to look to what's his name, Caleb Williams. We don't need to look for that kid. We need to take that draft pick and do again like we did then. Sell that draft pick off to the highest bidder and get whatever else we think we potentially need. That's what the Bears need to do. I don't see a situation where Justin Fields becomes any worse. For whatever reason, everybody wants to think that Justin Fields is on the downsides or something, or his career is potentially in danger of being over in terms of being a starting quarterback in the NFL. No such animal. This guy's done nothing but progressively gotten better. T.O., you're a big fan of. You used to be a big fan of Jameis Winston. This is a guy that once threw 30 interceptions in a season that you're a big fan of. During his veteran years, mind you, not his rookie years, not his earlier years, but you believe that guy deserved his money. Justin Fields in his first 2 years in Chicago, has thrown a grand total of 22 interceptions combined. 11 in the first year, 11 in last year. That guy is going to do nothing but get better. And I said on the last show, Cove, and I'll say it again, that I believe that Justin Fields has the potential to have and that's one of my hot takes for this year. He's got the potential to throw single-digit interceptions this year. I just do not see him throwing as many interceptions as he has in times past. You heard it here. That's my second hot take. Actually, it was my first hot take from last week. My second hot take is that Cole Kmet will make the Pro Bowl. So, I don't know what everybody's looking at, bro. I don't know.
My other hot take is Justin Fields is going to throw less double-digit interceptions this season.
Yeah, that's what I just shared.
You did that too?
That's what I just shared. That he was going to throw.
That's also my hot take too. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. And Justin Fields has a hot take of his own. What do we think about that?
4,000 yards.
4,000 yards. He believes that he's going to break the Bears' single-season passing game record. He believes he's going to eclipse 4,000 yards in passing. Who am I to tell the guy he can't do this? I got him potentially with 35 touchdowns or greater this year. 35.
Is that both rushing and throwing, or is it just for throwing?
I'm thinking it's going to be in the passing game, bro. I think it's going to be in the passing game. I don't see Justin running as much this year because he's not going to need to. He's not going to need to.
That's a real hot take. 35 passing?
35 touchdowns. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with the weaponry that he has around him, with the emergence of Chase Claypool, hear that name, T.O. Chase Claypool.
You heard that name, Don Burr.
4,000 yards, LO Goff for 4,429 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. Bro, Jared Goff sucks, bro.
So if Jared Goff can give you that, Don Burr, if Jared Goff can give you that, if Jared Goff can give you that with as trash as he is and as limited as his mobility and skill set is, if he can give you 4,400 yards, 29 touchdowns, and only 7 interceptions, what's there to say that Justin Fields can't do that again?
Bro, these Lions fans be hyping up Jared Goff. Bro, Jared Goff, name me one thing he's done outside of McVay. He hasn't made to the playoffs.
I mean, Jared Goff, he's a serviceable quarterback. He had a solid year. He's smart. Jared Goff doesn't turn the ball over a lot, but he's really more so a game manager than anything, bro. He's not a game changer. He's just a game manager,
but they're not winning the Super Bowl off of him. That's the whole.
Well, I mean, he's gotten there before. I just would say it like that, bro. He's gotten there before.
Yeah,
you gotta have the right team around Jared Goff, though.
Yeah, I mean, he has stacked Rams team and only got there because the Saints, no call.
And then couldn't score in the Super Bowl, which was the irony of it all. Yep, limited mobility like Peyton, Eli, Brady. Yeah,
bro, don't
Peyton,
compare.
Eli, and Brady, and he is none of those guys.
Dude, don't Jared Goff. I mean, dude, Don Burr. First of all, I'm not surprised you said Colin Cowherd is a smart individual, and 2, don't compare Peyton, Eli, and Brady to Jared Goff ever again.
Not in your life, brother. And
Ever.
you really think
Jonah Penny put him in timeout. Put him in timeout now. He needs to go for timeout now.
Yeah, Don Burr, you think Colin Cowherd is smart? It's scary, bro. What you call it smart? Did you vote for Donald Trump? Because if that dude is smart, I can only imagine what Donald Trump is.
Jonah Penny, put him in timeout. Put him in timeout.
Yeah, there's nothing intellectually sound about Colin Cowherd. I think Justin Fields is going to make he and quite a few other.
Yeah, he said Colin Cowherd's smart and keep on the mics live stream. I was like, dude, this was my stream. Put his ass in timeout.
All right, you kind of spamming now.
Yeah. I mean, if I think Justin Fields is going to make a lot of the media world eat crow this year, bro. They're going to have to, because they're going to find out that Justin Fields is the real deal. The Bears did not waste a draft pick when they drafted Justin Fields. This guy was the entire offense for this team. There were 25 total touchdowns that came out of Justin Fields last year. They came out of Justin Fields last year. They wasn't getting those numbers from anybody else, bro. In the ground game or anywhere else, man. He turned Cole Kmet into potentially a Pro Bowl caliber tight end, and I believe that's going to carry over into this year. And I think with the plethora of weapons that he has around him, there's not going to be a big need for him to do a lot of running this year, bro. I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I think Justin Fields is going to go crazy passing, and he's going to show everybody. People forget, and I know I've alluded to this countless times before on the show, Cole, but people forget that Justin Fields in his last year of college, he had a 7-game stretch where he started each game off with an opening drive touchdown. 7 straight games. Even your greats don't come out doing that. Tom Brady doesn't come out doing that. Aaron Rodgers doesn't come out doing that. Patrick Mahomes doesn't come out doing that. Peyton Manning didn't come out doing that. Who else is there? Joe Burrow didn't come out doing that.
Don't mean to cut you off, Dahmer. We all know this is you. We all know this is you behind a burner.
Really, Don? Oh, I know this is Don Burr. Okay.
Emmanuel Mosley. Way to switch it up.
Jonah Pitney, time this guy out too.
Way to do it, Don. But yeah, I think this Bears team is really poised for a push this year. I like what we got on offense. The defense is being highly underrated right now. I don't know how you look at this secondary and the beast that is Javon Dexter in the middle of this line. The Ravens that they got coming out of training camp about Billingsley and the potential edge rush in Yannick Ngakoue. I don't know how you look at this team and you think this team is just going to be the same old Bears. It's just going to be a washed year. Bears
another 3 or 14 team.
I don't know how you look at this team and do that, bro. I don't see that.
You know what I keep hearing from in my community that I talk to? They say 7 or 6 wins should be a massive improvement. Which again, it looks good on paper.
You're not even making the playoffs with that number, to be honest.
7 or 6 wins would be a massive improvement, but we're talking a massive improvement from a 3-14 year. So everything's a massive improvement. Your 5 wins is a massive improvement from a 3-14 year. That's not what the Bears are shooting for. The Bears are shooting for the stars. We don't care about getting better than last year.
Wins, right.
We care about 9, 10, potentially 11 wins.
Don Burr. Here comes Ryan Paul and Don Burr.
Right. I suck as a GM.
Yeah, we definitely know this ain't Ryan Paul.
Yo, no, I don't have 5 subs. I actually have 1K subs, sir. Not even
he has
close.
over 1,000 subs.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. There's gonna be a lot of crow eating in this division this year, man. Justin Fields is, that top 100.
And we got all the receipts too. We got all the receipts, so y'all can just
watch.
all the hate.
Don Burr's gonna make a Colin Cowler account. Watch.
CEO, Don Burr, T.O., all y'all guys, y'all gonna be eating crow after this. Piss Vegas, all y'all gonna be eating crow. Bring all the hate. Who else? Who's that Bears national media guy? Danny Parkins. Danny Parkins, that dude from 670. He made a comment that George Pickens is better than Jaquan Brisker. Some Bears national media guy, some idiot.
Yeah, because we didn't take George.
Yeah, put Shady McCoy in there too, bro.
Shady McCoy, all y'all losers.
Oddly enough, one of the biggest losers, I think, when it comes to sports analysis, is actually on board with Justin Fields this year. That's Nick Wright. I never thought I'd see the day when he would be on board.
I just oh my god.
Hey, Don Burr doesn't stop.
Do you want to know what's so funny now you got that pulled out the account? He was trashing on David Montgomery when he was a Bear last year. He said that he was only at best a decent running back. But now since he's on his team, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Well, when that's all you got to lean on.
And the irony of it, he's using himself as a David Montgomery, and he said, I lost the will to play. Oh, okay, losing there so much. Okay, I read that wrong.
That's okay. That's okay. David Montgomery, didn't want to play. He wanted to play with the sorry ass Lions. So, like I said, bro, if his career
and he made the playoffs with us. Let's not mention that in 2020.
And let's not lose sight of how things went down when David Montgomery left town. David Montgomery did not want to leave Chicago. He said the Bears didn't want him anymore. That's why he left. They didn't make a comparable offer. The Lions was offering him $6 million a year for 3 years, and he jumped at it, bro. He jumped at it.
Yeah,
but it wasn't because he didn't want to be.
Running backs are irrelevant.
Yeah, and the way things are going for running backs right now in the NFL, I think that was probably the smartest move that he made, bro. Getting $18 million over 3 years.
So I don't think we're getting Jonathan Taylor.
Say it again.
That's why I don't think that we're getting Jonathan Taylor. Like, bro, these
don't
Bears
even need him. To be honest.
You know what? You know what I would love for us to have, but it's too late because our backfield, I believe, is solidified. But if we had to give up all these guys and go get one guy, go get me Austin Eckler. I would love to have that guy come out of Bears next year.
I think we're satisfied with the running crew that we have.
Absolutely. Dante Foreman is going to be a beast. I think Khalil Herbert eats back into a backup spot. I don't think that guy.
He can't block for crap, man. Let's be honest.
By default, I think Khalil Herbert is a starter, but it wouldn't surprise me if they go with Dante Foreman or sleeper Rashawn Johnson.
Rashawn Johnson is
he's been impressive. He's been impressive in camp.
That guy he can play, man. He can play. I love Rashawn.
Yo, this better not be Don Burr. Let me find out Don Burr used a Japanese account.
All right, man. Somebody, man, I swear. How do Americans react to the term all-star football fans in Europe and South America? Man, blocking your ass. Put him in timeout. We don't want that. We don't want negativity. Sorry.
Yo, that better not be Don Burr's name in Japanese.
That probably is.
Do the Bears win this division, fellas?
Trolling now. Go ahead. What were you saying, Chuck?
I said, do the Bears win this division in you guys' estimation this year?
Yes.
It's possible.
Like the Lions should be the favorite, but I think in my heart's telling me to pick the Bears, that this is their year.
I think I'm going to go place a sports bet. Justin Fields has prognosticated that he's throwing for 4,000 yards. I think I'm going to take the line on him. Right now, I was told that the line is 2,700 yards is what they have Justin Fields at.
Well, Jonah, according to some Keep on the Mic, apparently Don Burr is getting married next semester.
Oh, that's cute. Hopefully he marries
his left hand. He's getting married to his left hand.
Good for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this is one of my last takes. I believe Justin Fields, he's going to finish at least top 5 in MVP voting.
Very good. I agree with that.
Yeah.
You got any hot takes, Mike?
I think you already heard my hot take. I think the Bears can have more wins than the Ravens. That's probably my.
Okay. I love that. I love that hot take. Let's go. Let's go.
Because let's be honest, well, I think the Bears, would it really shock you? Bro, people would be like, if the Bears overexceed expectations, I think we can sweep the Packers. And I think we could be an 11, 12, maybe 13-win team.
I think we can definitely win out in this division outside of the Lions. I think we split with the Lions. I think the Lions find a way.
Yeah, I think the Lions, they're going to play hard, definitely hard.
I don't know. So, something's telling me that I know that the Lions, I have a splitting with them, but something's telling me the Lions are Lions.
Yeah, I think the Lions are going to hurt, too, in their receiving core.
Boy, can you imagine if we sweep out the whole division? We sweep the Vikings, we sweep the Lions, and we sweep the Packers? Oh, man.
Well, I think that'll
be like a lightning in a bottle.
But I think 2 out of the 3 sweeps can happen. I think we can sweep the Packers, and I think we can sweep the Vikings. I just think the Lions, they'll figure out a way, and it's a good team over there. But I think they're hurting in their receiving core, bro. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown is the number 1.
And in the tight ends, they're hurting in the tight ends too.
Yeah, Jameson Williams, who they were banking on being the number 2. He's in trouble. This dude is suspended. So it's going to be a problem with them. Manufacturing. Throws down the field. And touchdowns. From the wide receiving core, without a quality core around him. I think they made a mistake in letting DJ Shark get away, bro. Should have kept that guy.
Are any of you guys going to be streaming for this Saturday's game against the Tennessee Titans?
Yeah, I'm streaming that shit.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your channel, Mike? Put that in the chat for me, bro.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so everybody subscribe to Chicago Sports Michael, man. He's a big Bears fan. And you're a Chicago sports fan, so you're like, are you a fan of the Cubs or the White Sox?
Oh, White Sox fan.
That's
wrong one.
No, that's the right one, brother. Cubs. That's the only one.
Cubs.
Southside White Sox.
Yeah. We beat the Braves. Yeah. Yeah, you can just put it in the chat and we'll just leave it there. But yeah, subscribe to it's in the private chat, Chuck. But anyway, guys,
I appreciate it, Mike.
Right
All right.
here. Yeah.
Great stream, Kofi. Good shit.
All right, man.
Also,
All right.
fuck Number.
Yeah, that too. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this stream. I gotta do something today. But other stuff I gotta take care of. But I'd like to thank all y'all for coming. Subscribe to Chicago Sports Michael. Thank him for coming. I'd like to thank Teal for coming too. Thank you, Kasim Baker, man. I know you've been a supporter for a long time, bro. Salute to you. Salute to you, Sylvester, too, man. You're going to that preseason game. Hope you enjoy it, bro. Hope you enjoy it too. And thank you for Jonah Pitney for being a moderator too. I'd like to thank all you Chicago sports fans for coming. Stay tuned for more videos. I think I might be doing a highlight on Yannick Ngakoue later on this week. And then I'm also going to be doing a full review after the preseason game. So stay tuned for that too as well. But as always, guys, thank y'all for coming. As they always say, Chicago up, Bear down. All right, guys. Peace out.
That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people